guys, welcome back to Harvester. This is part 2. If you didn't see part 1, go check that out. We're gonna just dive on into it right away. I know on this one I wanted to explore some more of the other areas and buildings in the town, so that's what we're gonna do in this video today. So yeah, let's get it started, I suppose. I need to try to like refresh my memory on how to play this game because I completely forgot. So it's going to take me a minute, all right? So please give me a second. Okay, thanks. All right, we have made it back out into the map. I was like, how do I do this? And then I realized you could just literally exit by clicking on the edge of the screen. Completely forgot about that. We already went to the abandoned house and we went here to the Johnson residence. I think that's where the old man was, the little perv of an old man. So we're gonna go ahead to the mortuary. That sounds great. So let's go here, I guess. I don't know. Let's start clicking around, guys. Let's examine the landscape. That sounds like a real good thing to do first. Professionally kept landscape. Great. Looks like there's nothing really much to click on out here. Can we examine the window? A large translucent window. Thanks. Lots of info here. The symbol is a hideous symbol that stands out, like a swastika. Oh, great. Or a flattened spider. No, not a flattened spider. We don't like those. How dare they try to flatten the spiders. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't like the noise in here. Good Lord. That's one thing about these older games is that the sound is not great. Oh God. A pair of comfortable looking sofas. The schedule of this week's funerary events. I can't speak, guys. English? What's that? These votive candles have been lit by many well-wishers for the dead. Or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. Okay. Examine the ledger. Those dear to us who have passed recently. Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Okay, I don't know who that was. What's this? Is this just a random... Oh, wow! They've really thrown us in it, aren't they? Ew. There's a lot of... There's a lot of squelching and splooshing and... It sounded like a toilet flushing. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm gonna save because, who the hell knows what's gonna happen in here? I might just die. I don't know if you like my save system here. I think it's quite unique, so we're gonna keep going with it. Oh God, okay, let's start looking around. Examine the glue. On the counter sits a new tube of Astro glue. Astro glue. Oops, he spilled. Good God, this place is rank. Doesn't that sound like a toilet? Examine the heart. A disembodied organ, which was never meant to pump formaldehyde. The fact that we are just coming up in here, no big. The needle lies on 33 degrees Fahrenheit. A pair of bloody handprints are smeared across the glass. That's normal. Very nasty looking sink. The messy remains of some poor soul. There are organic things floating in formaldehyde in these jars. The sort of things that make you want to look away before you can really see what they are, but your eyes won't oblige. Okay. Where's the fan? I saw something. Fan. The fan's whirring blades barely stir the stench-laden air. Okay, I really, really need to drag across the, I guess we'll talk to this guy. Damn.
Stephen.
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
Okay. Bake sale.
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then the Order
Okay.
is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves.
Graves.
You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through.
Oh my.
Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses?
Sir, I don't know. The fact that you are speaking about homeless people like they're like some form of other creature, that's just nuts.
As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare, and my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
I don't know if
Why
I
should
want
I be
to.
interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest,
Oh,
the
God.
lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join, and join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member.
Okay.
I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
Sir, why does it sound like someone is consistently, like, literally every second flushing the damn toilet? Yeah, you know how much water you'd be wasting right now? My God.
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale
Just
will
noticed his
offset
face.
some of them.
Okay. Right.
Yes, I prepare them. I use this astro glue to close my autopsy incision rather than sutures. It's much faster, more efficient. Of course, it only holds for a short while, but once they're in the ground, who cares if they split open?
Wow,
They
guy.
will anyway. The pressure of the gases and the worms pressing outward, rupturing the cavity open. So why bother with fancy needlework?
A
Why,
cold-blooded
why
approach.
bother sewing
what
them
of
up at
my
all? I
losses?
mean, honestly. Or not
Do
sewing
you
them, but
realize
gluing
if
them.
it weren't for the efforts of the Order of the Harvest Moon, the bake sale and so forth, even with the Wayward Hotel, I'd be hard-pressed to stay in business.
Listen, I'm one of those people, like, after I'm dead, like, I'm gonna be rotting in the ground, bro. Like, take all my organs, donate them, and just, like, throw me in the ground. Feed me to the freaking... the bugs, man. Like, I mean, that's what happens, guys. Eat me. I don't know. Did I even go through all of these? I don't even know. Wayward Hotel? Did I do
As
that one?
owner of the only hotel in town, I do my best to accommodate any hobo who straggles into town, vacancies permitting.
Okay, right. Let's see. That's very charitable of you, or were the guys who dropped dead staying at your hotel? Say that's very charitable of you.
Thank you.
Try not to
As yet
assume.
another pilgrim who aspires to join the Order of the Harvest Moon, I do what I can to support their agenda.
And what agenda is that?
None of your concern, young man. Unless you decide to join them.
I mean, you just told me that you have no idea what they'd be doing up in there, yet you... this guy, man... This guy, man. This guy is talking like he knows all about him, so I don't know, man. Kind of crazy. Order of the Harvest Moon, didn't I do this?
As
I thought I
always,
did.
the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing
not.
our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs.
Pardon me, there are corpses.
Right, okay.
Why should I
was
be
like,
interested, Mr. Moynihan?
this does sound familiar. Okay.
What kind of...
He kind of
If I
repeated the
knew,
same things like multiple times, so I don't know. Anyways, bye.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Well, the living does talk, so that I understand. All right, can we go in here? Good Lord. Examine the pews. Rows and rows of empty wooden pews caked with the dust of indifference. The chandeliers. The light from the candelabra gleams unwholesomely pink, like the eyes of a horde of rats balancing on thin wires. That's very random of a thing to say. You know... Sounds like someone's in here with me. Who is whipping? Bro, someone is getting whipped up in here, guys. Is there a red room back here? Shoot. A small lectern for a priest. A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some ethereal power in the other. Good God. A saint kneels before a shepherd, jubilantly terrified. Whoosh. Nice. A brass candelabra holds several strange smelling candles. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and sliding heels are scraped into thick dust of the pew. Is that blood right there? What is that? Oh no, that might be the light coming in through the... Okay, is that everything? I mean, I want to know who's getting whipped though, to be honest with you. I'm very interested in this. Hold on, did I click on the, on this? The casket. Empty vessel for the dead, okay. Huh. Alright. This, I really want to examine the whipping sounds, but... Apparently we're not allowed to do that right now. So we're gonna go ahead and leave, I believe. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I'm not really sure. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna exit. And move on to the cemetery, I suppose. Okay, we are in the cemetery. That is... ominous. Okay. Creepy. The air here reeks of fresh soil and manure. Here lies Boxcar Willie. Robba Williams, may your fantasies be forever gory? Oh my god, what? 2 years in harvest was too long. Fear not in death, Monty Jakes. Jonathan Rhinecliffe. Ah! Is Jonathan of importance? Oh, that's really loud. Scotty Baker, and we shall rest easily without you. Another unknown visitor. Tombstone is unmarked. Okay, so you can look at a few tombstones. Elmer. Freddie Mercedes. Too much love will kill you. Okay. Right. We're going deeper. Jesus Christ, that is very loud. Game. Picnic table, yet another resting place amongst the graves. Nothing else? Really? All right, fine. What the hell is that? There's a ball over here. Oh God, a crypt? I don't want to go in the crypt. The leaning sycamore is dead, rotten, unstable for climbing or stringing nooses. Why are we thinking about stringing up a noose? The Potsdam family crypt. The marble doors have been sealed shut. Great, perfect, because I didn't want to go in there anyway, to be honest with you. Dude, all right, yeah, we're done here. Get me the hell out. We're done. Bye, we are out of here. Goodbye, lightning. Okay, well, that was good. There's a couple of, there were some dates there on some of those graves. I don't know if that's going to be needed eventually. Hopefully not, because my memory sucks. So, right. Let's see. We got police station, fire station, newspaper building. This will be interesting. Let's go to the fire station. Hello, sir. Real quick, let me examine your fence. The pickets of the fence gleam with a fresh coat of white paint, like clean-cut soldiers standing at attention. Defending truth, justice, and the American way. Okay. Right. With all the rows of pretty flowers, the firemen must have a ton of time on their hands. Damn, you talking shit? You talking shit about the firemen? They risk their lives, okay, just as much as the police do. So, a fire truck with a lovely shade of pink. That's ugly, actually.
Please excuse the mess. They did wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
Okay. Who is getting spanked, dude? Is someone beating up a dog? What is happening? What is this? I thought this was a fire station. What is going on, dude? All right, dog, please shut the hell up. Saliva is foaming from his barking chops. God, that's gonna annoy the shit out of me.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
How do you know what my name is?
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Oh, cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up.
Neat. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay, I was like, what is this?
There you go, Spot.
What was that?
So, Steve.
What was
Bet
that?
you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Trying to make his face. Why are you sketching nude men in my fire department?
Don't
Let's
be
do this first
silly.
one.
Everyone thinks it's amnesia kick at the scream. Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, it's my job to keep abreast of developments in the community to better serve you, the public. I'm sure you'll be thrilled when you learn of the many civic improvements we have planned for your fire department.
Such as...
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine moth material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy. So I'd rather keep it hush-hush. I'm going to make new drapes for the firehouse, and if I have any left, cross your fingers, I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozies.
Those are civic improvements.
Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvard since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the wasp
What
in this
the
place
hell?
is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots?
This place is weird as hell.
Art enriches the community, Steve. No less than a pulsing fire hose or a fireman beating down a blazing door. So what if we're drawing a nude man? So what if all we ever draw is a nude man, or the same nude man over and over in all sorts of provocative positions? Context, not content. Process, not subject. Don't be so gauche, Steve. It's beneath you.
I don't understand what's happening.
A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
Okay. Let's not insult people. I don't trust anyone here, so I don't want someone to kill me.
Please.
Okay.
Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that. Now don't you go moving. Some people think all we do is sit around, sketching fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Ted to a crumb for fire code violations. All those dried out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house. Why, it's a chemlog just waiting for the right
Whoa,
None of us
whoa.
wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel
Beep.
fire.
Good lord, we did not need to say that word. Jeez. That's a little too much.
A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
Oh my goodness. Right, we already did this. All right, anyways, we already did that. I don't need to hear that again.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh my god. What is going on? I think the last time, like in the last video, the whole time I was like, what is happening? I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, an accident waiting to happen. A well-endowed nude man standing in the moonlight. A picture of a storybook fairy castle. We got some wall lights that are too high up to reach. An impressionistic landscape. A picture of a phallic-like structure standing all in a row. A realistic mural of a peaceful countryside. I thought that was a window. What is going on up in here, bitch? Someone crashing?
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
Stop it!
Oh, stop, you're messing me up.
Stop it, you're messing me up!
I don't converse on the job.
Okay, this place is weird as hell. Get me out of here. I'm very uncomfortable in here. Wow, okay, let's go see what the police are up to, shall we? I'm sure they're up to some... There's a very phallic looking red thing in my sights. Oh my god. Hello, policeman. The cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report. Okay. What else we got? Examine the flag, stars and stripes forever. No, don't, oh god, don't, oh, we went in. Okay, alright, whatever. I didn't know I went inside. An empty file cabinet labeled solved cases. A map of harvest. Unsolved arson. It's full. Nice. Labeled unsolved murders and it's full. Good lord, bro. How much you got going on up in here?
Hello, Steve.
Hi, sir.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne.
Dwayne
and this
Dwayne.
here's Loomis.
Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have. But I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope
Alleged.
this is just a prank and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding. Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
Yeah, so
Listen,
everybody keeps
bitch.
telling me.
I don't
Boy,
care if you're a
you need to
policeman.
stop all this funning and get serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck, you should be thinking about your career and about joining the lodge. Amnesia or no,
I don't know,
you
man.
can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest. I think you and Stephanie are perfect for each other. I just hope her father's disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in.
Huh.
Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's lodge applications. And there's always a long line, never enough applications to go around, and even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer called to the order and even less accepted. And Potsdam, Well, they've turned him down so many times.
Something tells me
Unless he does something
we'll be getting in the
radical,
lodge at some
he'll
point.
never get in.
We're getting in the lodge, I can tell you that right now.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so, we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
What do you mean it gets pretty slow? You got filing cabinets filled with fire, like arson and murders. Unsolved. What do you mean? You ain't got nothing to do?
Sure. You remember?
Come
The
on
Sentinel
now.
building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve. Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's in the evidence room.
Ooh, can I go
That's
look?
classified. Darn it.
How
Darn
many
it. Can I go
times
look
you
at it?
gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder. Sorry, boss.
You
Loomis?
got the gas can in the evidence room? Did you dust it for prints?
The look on his face.
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck. Who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow?
Oh my god.
No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed.
Sir, no, that's not. No wonder you can't solve nothing. You sitting on your asses. Oh my goodness.
Steve. Loomis here is my deputy.
This is nuts.
Without him, I'd have a hard time keeping the peace, or at least taking a lunch break. Mainly Loomis answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out. Though sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress. Isn't that right, Loomis?
Stain it? What the hell does that
Oh,
mean?
now, Sheriff, what you gotta go and say that for?
What do you mean
Loomis
stain
has
it?
more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or if you do, make sure he doesn't catch the garter.
Ew.
That could be embarrassing.
They're talking about stains and now they're talking about the garter. I don't understand.
Nothing, Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter that'd been around Stephanie's thigh. Oh, well, that'd be right special.
My god, no.
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest. I think you and Stephanie are perfect for each other. I just hope her father's disappointment doesn't.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding.
I've already, see, it's
There's
really
all-
hard to know, like, what I've selected and what I haven't because there's still stuff here. Sometimes it'll get rid of an option, but then other times, I swear sometimes it gets rid of an option. Maybe it doesn't, and it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but
Stop on by any time.
I'm getting real confused. I don't know what I selected and what I didn't. Coffee's hissing at me.
Anything I can help you with?
What are those stains, sir? That coffee sure smell good. I'm gonna say no.
Help Speaking of which,
Come
you're
on.
real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
No, what's that mean, sir? What's that?
Why,
Man's needs,
you
huh?
sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car, or a waist-high knothole in a tree, or jail cell at noon.
A jail cell at noon?
Matter of fact,
Stains?
Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If
Ew.
you can get any, you'd see clear to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. any kind of girly picture book. The kind men like.
Oh,
It'd
God.
be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
Where do I get one of them? Oh, my God.
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none. She's got them special picture books, the one with the ladies. But she won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife.
Do I have to go to the store to buy a friggin'... Oh,
don't
right.
burn my britches.
Okay, we can do that. I just want to see what happens if I do that.
Tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
Woo! This guy's long-winded. He's making me yawn. Shit.
Kid.
Listen, sir. What I'm gonna go do for you right now... I think I have a coin on me, don't I? Don't I have money? Can I go to the corner store real quick and then come back? I don't know if I can actually afford it. I don't know how much it is. But for the, you know, just for shits and giggles, let's go see if we can, let's see if we can buy one of those nasty magazines. I don't even know if we'll be able to buy one, actually. Okay, we have to go back to, we have to go to Mrs. Phelps. Okay.
A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you.
Whoopsies.
I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter.
Oops.
Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sakes.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Stares him away from being a fireman.
Oh, are you saying firemen are questionable? I was gonna see if I could look at it, but maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know if you can actually look at the inside of it. All right, let's go ahead and go back to the police station, guys. I don't want to feed into this man's perversions, but, you know, it seems like it's part of the game. You know what I mean? So, don't judge me for this, man. I wouldn't do this normally.
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh.
Ew, gross. He sounds like he's ready to
have
a problem.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
Oh, no. Oh.
Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
What is with the No, please don't show this to me. I don't need to see. Look at him walking. Oh. Has he already got a problem? Bro, do I go check on him? Oh, wait, he left. Examine the drawer. It's unlocked. Well, open it. Oh my God. Wait. Examine the note. Barely legible. Take it, bitch. Checkbook. Take it, girl. Oh, you see that evidence from Key? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, did I just steal shit from you? Is that the evidence room? Oh my God, we need to move it, guys. We need to move our asses. Go through the door, quick. Steve, move your ass. Yo, steal the evidence. I need to save real quick before I lose some shit. I better do it now before it's too late. He might finish real quick. Loomis might be done real soon-ish. Okay. Oh, we've saved 10 times now. All right, what are we looking at? A vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murder spree. A real old-fashioned dartboard riddled with holes and crimson smears. The gas can. Take the gas can. We want it. Put it in your inventory. Stole it. He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. Okay. The Insta-shot camera, just point and click. Can I take that too? Bathroom kit is missing a razor. Okay. Looks like you could take some stuff, so that's nice. Loomis, not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted this evidence. That's so disgusting, Loomis. Why? Looks like one of Loomis's late relatives. This prop helps the sheriff meet his parking tickets quota. Wow, that's fucked. Cabinets are plainly empty. More empty shelves. I feel like I need to get up out of here. A Volkswagen engine sits rusted in the, at the core. What? Baseball cap too small to fit a normal-sized head. Fuzzy bear wielding a chainsaw. What? Beer. Beer can is empty except for tar sediment. Well-built 1/48th scale beast. Okay, didn't we have stuff like that in our room? Look out for the tidy bowl, man. What's that? Nothing. I can't get to it. Clearly an impertinent little Vino with a big nose and a woody finish. I don't know what the hell that shit means. Toast. Toast. That most improbable of all murder weapons. Toast. Nifty little evidence shelf. Right. Padlock. Okay. Slightly tarnished finish. Can I view the nail? I don't think so. Alright, can we get the hell up? Oh, wait, what's that? What's that? What? Oh, you don't want to open the refrigerator. Okay.
Hello, Steve.
Yes, sir. I wasn't doing anything in there. I promise. What? Oh, God. Ew.
Loomis, damn you.
Wait, no.
Loomis, you pervert. He was singing She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain. Bruh. Right, well, bye. Can I examine the door? Oh, it's locked. He's just whooping his ass in there. Let's get the hell up out of here before... Do I have to put something back? Maybe not. We'll just take shit with us, right? That's fine. Do I want to be caught with the evidence key? Oh, I don't have the key. Okay. Sheriff's checkbook. Oh, right-click it to view. Cool. I don't know what the hell this shit says. Tulips? What? Ammunition? Deposits? I don't know what the hell that shit says. I can't see that. You guys expect me to read that shit? Let's right-click and read this note. If you think I'm going to keep... There are limits. Paging? What? Paying this forever. Keep paying this forever, you're crazy. Boyle. Okay. Whatever. I don't know what the hell that's about, but let's get out of here before we get in trouble. Alright, cool. Well, that was fascinating. We saw a guy beating it. Great. Just what we need to see. Alright, let's go to the newspaper building next. Oh, it's been burnt to the freaking ground. What's left of the newspaper building after an extreme fire? A shovel is sticking out of the building's ashes. 3 fire hydrants and the building still burned down? Weird. Anything else for me to examine? Pipes. At least the plumbing held up. Yes. Is that it? I guess so, huh? Alright, well, not a whole lot to look at here. Let's now exit the premises. Whoop. Edna's Diner. A 1955 Frag 100 with a real leather seat. Right. Even from the ground, you can hear the sonorous buzz of the neon. Can I go inside? Yes, there's nothing else out here. Let's continue inside the building, please. Ah, Sheriff Dwayne. Aw, Karen. And we also have Edna chilling. Can I view the ketchup and mustard, please? Whoops, I don't want to look at my inventory. Grease fryer. The grease fryer is off. Alright, let's talk to Edna.
Oh, Steve, what are you doing sneaking up on me like that? God, for a second I thought you were Mr. Johnson. What would you like to order?
Nothing. You know me?
Sure. And my name's Edna Fitzpatrick. I'm not the one with amnesia.
Then you believe me.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm
I
not
guess I've
kidding,
changed.
bitch.
I'm not kidding.
Now, Steve, faking amnesia won't help anything. If you don't want to marry Stephanie, then don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake.
Oh
I'd
my
expect
god.
that from Karen, not an 18-year-old.
Whatever.
You've met Karen, my 8-year-old. Other than the diner, she's all I have.
Oh my god, she's so cute. Oh. That was the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
There isn't a nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie, Steve. You should be grateful that she's promised you her hand.
I don't remember that
Dude,
happening.
she don't remember it either. Let's be honest.
You men are so childish.
Oh my god.
I don't know what it is about marriage that turns even the bravest man into a coward. I was going to marry Karen's father when he just up and ran out on me one night. I heard that he joined the lodge, but if he did, I never saw him come out again. Even Sheriff Duane wasn't able to find out what happened to him.
Too bad.
Mr. Johnson has a liking for me. I'd call it a crush, but that's too innocent a word. He's a bitter man with too much time on his hands. He's never gotten over being rejected by the lodge, and there's something unwholesome in the way he looks at me. I'm always glad when the sheriff comes in every day at noon.
Okay, did I do this?
The
See, I
lodge
don't know.
is the repository
Okay.
of all wisdom.
Shit.
You should join the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve, and soon.
I should?
Why? For God's sake, what is it about this place?
The wheat ripens and waits not for the scythe. The farmer who waits too long, it were better that he use the scythe to rip his own stomach out than to stay his scythe when the wheat ripens.
What?
The harvest moon wanes and then comes winter. An empty belly, the body sans belly, gurgling within or bloody on the ground. What does it benefit a man if he gains his soul and loses the world?
What are you talking
You
about,
hunger.
girl?
Feed yourself before it's too late. Oh.
Okay, she
Edna?
went into some sort of trance there.
What happened? Were we talking about Boyle? Or was it Karen?
Yo,
seemed
somebody was
strange
telling me
there
to
for a
eat
minute.
and I can't eat.
I'm
No.
sorry. I'm under a lot of stress.
No, ma'am.
Running this diner all alone. Forgive me. Stop by anytime, Steve.
Bro, that was
Hello
weird.
there, Steve. Here for lunch?
Hey, I
No,
just saw you a second
here
ago.
looking around, though I'm not entirely sure where here
Beating the
is.
shit out of Loomis.
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Duane. This is Edna's diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest.
That friggin' sucks. The
Stop
only
on
place
by
to
any
eat.
time, Steve.
Hi, what's your name?
Karen,
What are you doing?
playing. My mom is working, so I gotta stay out of her hair. Wanna play?
With a
Not
doll?
now, maybe later.
Nah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
No thanks. I'm good. What is that, though? What does she have right here? What is this? A blanket? What the hell is that? Alright. Nice. Cool. Thanks, guys. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with any of these places. I'm just kind of investigating at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Okay, now we have the meat plant, and then we have the memorial school and the TV station. Let's hit up the TV station next, and then we'll hit up the other two. Good God. Too busy drinking and smoking, they ignore you. A silver tucker with a yellow interior. Oh, wow. Okay. Fairly primitive form of mind control. Telling people to applause. Nice.
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup. So don't go away.
Oh, wow.
And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve?
Yeah.
Here you go, then.
Sure.
Violence? What about it?
Why? Let's see. I love all the blood and gore on your show.
What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the blood pumping.
Literally.
that
Yeah,
is.
literally.
Even so, do you think society pays a heavy price for the violence in the media?
Of course they pay a heavy price. Just look at the net profits. They'll line up around the block to see a good slaughter. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
Okay, well, thank you. I don't know why you had that shit on the, on these, what do you call those? Those cards? Odd, no one is operating the camera. The camera is operating itself. Lovely, love that. Backdrop, a corny Western backdrop complete with cardboard teepee. Wow, all right, well, this place was interesting. Don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Either the show isn't compelling or no one wanted to be taken out by friendly fire. Okay. We talked to any of these guys? I guess not, because we already clicked on them earlier. Okay. Wow, that was a little lackluster. Let's go to the memorial school. Anything, anything, anything. No, let's go inside. Oh, God. Bake sale, right? It looks like the bake sale will be held here. These lockers are riddled with inexplicable stains and dents. Why do we talk about stains all the time? Drinking fountain doesn't work. The door is locked for the broom closet. Okay, is there a way to open that? Bulletin board riddled with staples.
Steve, good of you to drop by.
Hey
Big
there.
guy.
Big guy.
Haven't seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harold, principal of Gain Memorial.
What are you trying
Steve,
to
I've
say?
heard
You
about
don't
this
know who I
amnesia
am.
Nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time.
What? What does that mean? Excuse me, sir.
Boy, I sure miss the old newspaper. The sheriff never did investigate that fire properly. Call it a newspaper man's instinct, though I can't imagine why Sheriff Dwayne would cover up anything. I mean, the only ones who stood to profit from the newspaper going out of business was the owner of the TV station, and Mr. McKnight had an airtight alibi. Still, if not for the fire, I never would have wound up as principal of Gein Memorial.
Gein Memorial.
Gein Memorial. Sounds like a cemetery or a
Hopefully
hospital,
it's not
a
Ed
school.
Gein.
This institution was named for a great man, whose first name escapes me.
Oh, God.
He epitomized the great potential within us all, big guy. I hear there's an honorary plaque commemorating him within the lodge.
Oh, God. I hope it's not that guy. Oh, my goodness.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now, but you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the order with access to the lodge.
But I'm not,
If that
so...
were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization.
Okay, what are you?
I temper discipline with love.
Oh, God,
Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society.
Ew.
And a fit candidate for the lodge.
I don't know, man. Maybe my mind's going somewhere it shouldn't, but... Everybody seems very gross and pervy, and I don't like how they're talking to me, so... Okay, I just don't like it.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Oh my god. Not with you, sir. Not with you. Thank you, though. Where do I get this, broom closet key? I'd love to know. Also, can I... use the camera?
Well, that didn't work.
Huh, why would I need to use the camera?
Well, that didn't work.
Oops, you just lost me.
Oops, I lost you, huh? Huh. Okay. Haha, we got this guy. Okay, wow. Looking good, bro. Maybe somebody wants that, actually. I wonder if you can give it to somebody. I can't think of anything, though. I'm sure there's things that need to go with certain people, but I can't remember anything off the top of my head. Okay, what is that? It's moving? Bloody tire tracks. A red brick building with a horrible stench coming from within. Yeah, it's probably all that meat. Is that a cat? Are those cat? I mean, this is a cat, but what the hell is this thing? I think it's a cat. I don't freaking know. Alright, let's go inside. Holy mother of God. You're just what is this? This used to be a cat. Oh my God, no. Sir. Sir, please, tell me you're not killing the kitty cats up in here. Whatever's in these barrels smell extremely bad. This place is fucked. The carcasses of several small animals. Oh my God, sir. No.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say, though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence.
Who are you?
Aw, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal Pat O'Reilly?
Sorry.
You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach.
Oh. Right.
A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it? What exactly is wrong with your dad?
No idea, bro.
I wouldn't worry about it too much, Steve. You should be thinking about running the family business one day. That, getting into the lodge.
Okay.
Look, I'm not kidding about the amnesia. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were such a kidder, Steve.
Funny
oh
how
my
that's
God, that's what
beginning to
everyone
sound
says.
like a stock answer. Like it was coached.
Probably because
you sure
it
are
was.
acting like a kidder, son. With your dad ill, you're gonna need to start behaving like an adult. Especially if you're gonna take over the family business.
People be getting mad, though.
You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor
Oh God, see, I already did this. Gosh darn it.
Times,
you know what I mean? It like shows you stuff and then...
Of course,
really confusing. Okay. Did I do the meat one?
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around
here. We go.
Where do you keep the animals?
Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about, Steve. And we only carry the finest meat, only the juiciest cuts. Once you take over the business,
that fly,
you'll
though?
realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs?
I'm sure it's good. I'm just trying to be like as decent as
Your father's
possible.
very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his son, if you'll bring written permission from your father, I'll give you the meat.
Why would we need the meat?
There are certain tricks of the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better and you start working in here cutting up the meat, you'll be privy to them. There's always cheaper, better ways to do things, if you're creative.
Like, you know, killing humans?
Don't be such a
What is
stranger,
going
Steve.
on?
I'm my best to your dad.
Alright, this place is weird. I'm getting the hell up out of here. Okay, well, that was a lot of investigating today, you guys. I didn't really get into anything too crazy. I only saw some guy beat his meat today. That was something else. Singing, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. But, yeah, I am going to go ahead and end today's video here. Hopefully next time we can now get into some more interesting stuff, you know, start figuring out where certain items go and what the hell we're supposed to do with this game. Because honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't go to the lodge yet because I feel like I kind of want to save that for the next one. It's getting kind of late now, so yeah, we're going to save the lodge for the next time, and then we'll try and figure out what to do with the items that we have, who to give the items to, and proceed on with the game Harvester, you guys. So far, it's very interesting. I do really like these old games, so I hope you guys are enjoying as well. Hopefully it brings back some memories for you guys. Maybe you've played them when you were, you know, younger or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it'll bring back some memories for you, so pretty cool to see the old stuff. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope everyone has an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world. And as always, I'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye, guys.